What's going on, everybody out there watching this? This is my end of the year shoutouts part 3. I thought I'd do a part 3 because I wrote down all these Twitter account names, all these Twitter handles that follow me, and I've talked to some of them. I've talked to more than others, but all these people, you still follow me. And a lot of you retweet, or in the past, you have retweeted and liked my tweets or favorited my tweets in the past. So I just want to give you a shout out on this video to thank you all for following me. And hopefully into 2016 and many years to come, hopefully you'll still follow me. So these are shout outs. All these people, whoever's watching this, if you're on Twitter and you're not following these people, follow them. Write all their Twitter names down and go to Twitter and follow them all because they deserve it. They're great people, and a lot of them are great wrestling fans. And why am I giving, basically, wrestling fans, why am I giving them more shout-outs? Because that's basically what I am. A big wrestling fan like they are. And I don't know if some of these people are more fans than others. It doesn't really matter. They're all cool people that I follow, so I'm going to give them a shout-out. Here it is, my end of the year shout-outs, part 3. First, this is a girl. I can't really pronounce her name, but I'll spell it out for you. Follow her. She's a big wrestling fan, I think. I usually hear from her on Monday nights during Raw. So follow her at MARISMASTRO. Follow her. She has a great account. She's a great person, great girl, pretty girl. Follow her. Follow at Bella. To Bell, I think that's how you say your name. If I get anybody's Twitter name wrong, I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm not good at pronouncing names. I'm trying my best. At Bella to Bell. It's at BELLE to TOBELL. Bella to Bell. I think that's how you say it anyways. I spelled it out for you so you know now. Next, follow this girl. She's a big WWE fan. Follow her at GBean0609 at G, capital G, capital B, EAN 0609. Follow her. Great wrestling fan, great follower of mine. Follow at this woman has a wrestling show on a wrestling site. I cannot remember the name of the wrestling site, but I know she does she does wrestling review shows and preview shows with this other guy. I forgot his name. I think his name is Adam. Anyways, follow her. She follows me. I appreciate you following me, Lady Nexus 13. I really appreciate you following me. You follow me probably, maybe a year. I don't know. Anyways, you got great tweets. You're a great follower. I enjoy your tweets, and I thank you for following me. So follow her at Lady Nexus 13. I'll spell it out for you so you can go follow her. It's at capital LADY, capital N, E, capital X, US, the number 1313. Follow her at Lady Nexus 13 on Twitter. She's a great follow. Follow this person at, I can't really pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. At Nella Bug. Anyways, I'll spell it out. At capital N ILLA capital B U G at at capital Nilla, capital Bug. Follow her. She deserves a follow from everybody that hears this and watches it. Follow at, I think it's Samantha. Your name is Samantha, I think. Or I don't know if your name is Sam or people call you Sam or Samantha. I don't know. But your Twitter name is at, I think it's Samantha. At Samantha13. That's, I'll spell it out for everybody. It's at SAMNATHA 13. There are no capital letters in her name. It's just at SAMNATHA 13. Follow her. Please, everybody. She's a big wrestling fan. Big WWE fan. Follow this dude. He has a YouTube channel. I subscribe to his YouTube channel. He subscribes to mine. It's at... I hope I don't... I probably pronounce your name wrong, dude. I'm sorry. But I'll spell it out for everybody. It's at WWE, capital letters, WWE, capital VONTE. Follow him. That might be... I'm probably say it wrong. I apologize. I really apologize, man, if I say it wrong. At WWE Vita... or something like that. It's at capital letters WWE capital VONTE. Follow him. Big wrestling fan. Big fan of Nikki Bella. Follow him. He deserves as many followers as he can get. Follow this girl. Great follower of mine. Long-time follower. I don't really talk to you much, but I appreciate you following me still, and I want to give you a shout out. Follow at Twist of capital JNH. Again, I'll spell it out. Follow her at Twist of JNH. That's at capital T WIST capital O F capital J capital N capital H. Follow her. Follow this girl, big WWE fan. I usually hear from her during NXTs on Wednesdays. Follow her at Rainbow Hair Girl. That's at Rainbow Hair Girl. I'll spell it out for you all. At capital RAN capital at capital NAIR BOW capital HAIR capital KID. Follow her at Rainbow Hair Girl. Follow her. Follow this girl. Or this female. Or maybe you want to be called woman. I don't know. But just follow her. At Mel I Faves. I think it's pronounced... I'll spell it out for everybody. At MELIFAVS. At Mel I Faves. Follow her. Follow this girl on Twitter. At XO underscore Adriana. I think that's how you say your name. Again, I'll spell out for everybody. Follow her at XOXO underscore ANDREEINAA. Follow her. Follow this dude, big Cleveland sports fan and big wrestling fan. I think of WWE. I don't know if you watch any other companies, but I'm pretty sure you watch WWE still. Follow him at Y2Josh76. That's at capital Y, capital, or not capital 2, the number 2, at the capital letter Y, the number 2, capital J, MOSH76. Follow him at Y2Josh76 is his Twitter handle. He's a big wrestling fan. You deserve as many follows as you can get off this. I hope you get a lot of follows off this shout out video. Follow her. I think she's been a long time follower of mine. I cannot pronounce your name, I'm sorry. It's at capital INIKKEE. Follow her. She's a great follower. And she's a great follow. And she's a big wrestling fan, I believe. She's still watches, I think. And it doesn't matter if you're not a wrestling fan anymore. All these shout-outs I'm giving because I think you're cool people. And I enjoy following you. Follow this guy. I think he's from Wisconsin, my home state. I think you live in Green Bay. If you don't, I apologize, but I think you're in Wisconsin somewhere. If you're not, I'm sorry, but your Twitter handle has the name Packers in it, so you must be from Wisconsin, or maybe you're not. Anyways, follow him at TNA, capital letters, capital P, Packers, at TNA Packers. Follow him. I'll spell it out for everybody if you didn't get it. At TNA, capital letters, capital PACKERS, Packers, at TNA Packers. Follow him. He's a big fan of TNA Impact Wrestling. I believe you still watch every week. I gave up TNA for the rest of 2015 because I couldn't take their shows being taped anymore and watching months and months old wrestling. I just couldn't. So I had to give up TNA, but I will start watching again in 2016. Follow this guy. I was talking to him recently for Ring of Honor's Final Battle pay-per-view event. I talked to him a couple times, I think, before this. I don't hear from you much, but I still appreciate you following me and writing me on Twitter. Anybody that writes me, I will always answer you back and reply. Unless you're a real jerk to me, then I'm not going to reply to you. But all these people that I've shouted out so far, none of you have ever been rude or mean or a jerk to me. So I appreciate you being nice to me and following me, so I want to give you all a shout out. Follow this guy. As I said, I talked to him during Ring of Honor's Final Battle pay-per-view. Follow at, I think you pronounce it, at J Moscow 230. If you didn't get that, if I pronounced it wrong, I'm sorry. I'll spell it out for everybody. Follow him at capital J MOSCO 230. The numbers 230. Follow him at capital J MOSCO 230. Follow him, please. He deserves it. If you don't already. Follow this girl. I do not know where you're from, but it doesn't really matter. You're very, very, very cool. You're a very cool chick. You're very attractive also. Just want to say that. If that means anything to you, you're very attractive. Follow her, everybody. I think you're still a WWE fan. I don't know how much you watch, but it doesn't really matter. You're a cool person, so you deserve a shout out for following me. Follow her at, and I can't really pronounce your name. I'll just spell it out for everybody. Follow her at GIGIKILGANNON. Follow her, please. She's an awesome girl. Awesome woman. On Twitter. Great follower of mine. I think you've been following me a long time. Thank you for that. Follow her. Think you're from Michigan, I think. If you're not, I apologize. but you've been following me a pretty long time, I know that. And you usually give me shout-outs every Friday. Thank you for that very much. Follow her at Tina_Scott95. Follow her. It's at Tina_Scott95 at capital T INA underscore capital SCOTT 95. The numbers 95. At the end of Scott, type in 95 after Scott. Follow her on Twitter, everybody. She's a great follower of mine. An awesome person. And a nice person is you've never been rude to me. So follow the last one I got to read. Follow this guy. You subscribe to me on Twitter, on YouTube. I believe you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for that. And you've been following me on Twitter, I think, for over 2 or 3 years. So thank you for that also. I'm pretty sure you're a wrestling fan because you usually retweet and like a lot of my wrestling tweets. So you must be a big fan. And I think you are. So keep being a big fan and keep contacting me and tweeting me during wrestling shows. Follow him at Shaq U Steward 19. I'll spell it out for everybody. That's at capital SHAQU capital STEWART. The numbers 19. Again, I'll say it. Follow him at capital SHAQU capital STEWART 19. Follow him at Shaq U Steward 19. Follow him, please. Everybody that watched this video, please follow each other. Feel free to follow each other. That one hurt that everybody, that we were all friends together on Twitter. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe some of you already follow each other. If you don't, feel free to follow a lot of these people I shouted out. I just want to say, ending and closing, I just want to say again, thank you everybody that I shouted out. Thank you very much for following me and reading my crazy, insane wrestling tweets during Raws and pay-per-views and some SmackDowns and NXTs, even TNA shows. When I would tweet TNA, I tweet a lot during Monday Night Raw, basically the entire 3-hour show. I do it because I really enjoy it. If I did not enjoy it, I would stop doing it. And I try to come up with really entertaining, funny tweets during wrestling shows. Hopefully some of you have laughed and thought some of them are funny and entertaining. That's what I try to do, is I try to put out there funny, entertaining tweets that people like and people can laugh at, and hopefully you think I'm a good guy and you enjoy me as a follower, and maybe I'm even some of your favorites follower, or maybe I'm one of your favorite followers. If I am, that's awesome. I'll keep tweeting in 2016 as long as people keep retweeting and liking my tweets I put out there during wrestling shows. If I get no reaction or no interactions on Twitter, if I get no mentions or interactions during wrestling shows anymore, that will be the time that I'll call it quits on Twitter, when I get nobody interacting with me and nobody replying to what I'm tweeting out there. If I get no interactions, then I'll know it will be time to quit Twitter. So everybody I shouted out, thank you very much. I really appreciate you all following me. Without you all following me and replying to me or writing me on Twitter, without that, I wouldn't be there because I'd be bored to death with nobody to talk to or no retweets or likes on my tweets. Again, thank you all very much for following me. I enjoy you all. That's why I follow you all. Still, if I didn't enjoy you or your tweets, I wouldn't follow you guys and girls. Have a Merry Christmas if you celebrate it. Happy holidays and have a Happy New Year. And hopefully we'll all be following each other still into 2016 and having fun on Twitter. Have a great weekend to all of you. Again, thank you for following me. I really appreciate it. Bye for now, everybody.